Here's the truth. People like you don't love and destroy yourselves by accident. You were shaped to believe your worth lies in how useful you are. By the end of this video, you'll understand the 3 quiet signs this is happening to you, where this pattern was really born, and the one shift that finally lets you love others without disappearing. And sign number 3 is the one most people never catch in themselves. But to understand the signs, we first have to go back to where it all started. It usually starts young. You were the child who learned that peace in the house depended on you being good, easy, helpful. You read your parents' moods like weather, adjusting before the storm ever hit. Psychologists call this parentification, and it wires a developing brain to treat caretaking as survival, fusing love with safety through insecure attachment. You didn't learn that love is given freely. You learned that love is earned, and that the moment you stop giving, you stop being safe. For most kids, love was the floor they stood on. For you, it was a ceiling you kept reaching for. And that lesson returns later disguised as a virtue, which is exactly why nobody questions it. That's the first sign. A friend texts that they're struggling, and your whole body shifts. Your chest tightens. Your entire day quietly reorganizes around their crisis. And you don't even notice that you skipped lunch or that you were having a hard day too, until much later, if at all. This is hyperempathy paired with a nervous system tuned to hypervigilance. Your brain scans other people's emotions faster than it registers your own, the same radar that kept you safe as a child. You've become so fluent in everyone else's feelings that your own have turned into a foreign language. Most people feel their own pain first and others second. You've got the wiring reversed. But this self-erasure doesn't stay quiet for long. It starts demanding something from the people around you. And that's sign 2. You finally say no. Or you don't even say it, you just think about saying it. And a wave of guilt hits so hard it feels physical, like you've done something cruel. So you say yes again. And underneath that yes, resentment quietly begins to pool. This is the fawn response, a form of overfunctioning where appeasing others becomes your nervous system's default way of staying safe. Rest feels like selfishness, because somewhere along the way, you were trained to believe your needs are a burden. For most people, a no is just a sentence. For you, it feels like a betrayal. And here's where it gets strange, because the cruelest part of this pattern isn't what you do for others. It's what you secretly do to yourself. That's the sign almost nobody catches. A friend makes the exact mistake you made last week. You comfort them instantly. You're human. It's okay. Be gentle with yourself. But when you did it, the voice inside was merciless. You're not enough. You always ruin things. You don't deserve a break. This is the harsh inner critic, born from low self-compassion. Your brain internalized an old, conditional love voice and started replaying it until it sounded like your own identity. You've become the safest person for everyone to land on and the most dangerous place for you to live. You'd never speak to a stranger the way you speak to yourself. And when this goes on long enough, it stops being just a feeling. It starts costing you something real. It erodes you slowly. The exhaustion that sleep never quite fixes. The friendships that somehow always flow one direction. The quiet ache of being surrounded by people who love you, yet never truly see you because you trained them to only see your strength. This is burnout, resentment, loneliness inside connection. You can be the most loved person in the room and still feel completely alone because nobody's holding the one who holds everyone. But none of this means something is wrong with you. It means something happened to you. You are not broken. You were shaped. The overgiving was never a flaw. It was a child's brilliant strategy to stay safe and loved. But love doesn't have to cost you yourself. Start putting your own name on the list of people you protect. Give yourself the compassion you hand everyone else. Because the truth is, the depth of your love isn't the problem. It's one of the rarest things a human being can carry. You were just never taught that you deserve to receive it too. If this described you, or someone whose love runs deeper than they let anyone see, share it with them. They need to hear they're not broken. And subscribe, because you deserve a space that pours back into you for once.